What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got the Twitch legal docs again. I forgot what part I'm on. That's crazy. I forgot what part I'm on, bro. Okay, I'm on part 18 right now. Predictions, term and conditions. Predictions, terms and conditions.
Twitch Predictions, the predictions product, can be used to redeem and earn channel points on certain Twitch channels. These Twitch Predictions terms and conditions, the terms, govern the use of the predictions product. Twitch may change these terms in whole or in part from time to time. The most current version of these terms will be posted on the Twitch website, will be effective upon posting, and will supersede all previous versions. Please review these terms on a regular basis. If you continue to use the predictions product in any way after these terms have been changed, you will be deemed to have read, understood, and unconditionally agreed to such changes. Your use of the predictions product is further subject to and governed by Twitch's terms of service, Twitch's community guidelines, and Twitch's channel points acceptable use policy, each of which are incorporated herein by this reference. For the avoidance of doubt, Terms of Service Section 6, Modification, Section 14, Termination, Section 15, Disputes, including its subsections for indemnification, disclaimers, no warranties, limitation of liability, applicable law and venue, and dispute resolution, binding arbitration, and Section 16, Miscellaneous, also apply to these terms and your use of the predictions product. Any capitalized terms used in these terms, but not otherwise defined, have the meaning given to them in the terms of service, community guidelines, or channel points acceptable use policy, as applicable. In the event of a conflict or inconsistency between these terms and those documents, these terms shall prevail, govern, and control solely with respect to the predictions product.
Predictions product overview. The predictions product is not available on all channels, and may not be available to users in certain countries or geographic regions. In particular, it is not available to viewers who are residents of or located in Denmark, Korea, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Philippines, Poland, Quebec, Singapore, Sweden, and Turkey. 10. Exactly 10. Twitch allows creators in eligible jurisdictions to decide whether to implement the predictions product on their channels. The predictions product works with points, so to use the predictions product, a creator must enable points on their channel.
The predictions product allows creators who have enabled points on their channels to post a question asking their viewers to predict the outcome of some future event or activity, each a question, with 2 possible answers to that question. Viewers can then use their points to select one of the 2 answers as their predicted outcome, each a prediction. Viewers' predictions must happen during the time period designated by the creator. A prediction can be made using as little as 10 points, the minimum. 10 points can easily be earned for free and without engaging in a substantial amount of time or effort in a number of ways. For more information about how points can be earned and used, see Twitch's Channel Points Guide and Channel Points Acceptable Use Policy. Viewers can use more than 10 points, up to the maximum number of points specified by the creator for the applicable question, the maximum. Twitch will set a limit on channel maximums, which will be stated in the predictions product interface and/or associated help articles. Viewers who make an incorrect prediction will not receive any points back for that prediction. Viewers who make a correct prediction will receive a proportional share of the total points used for predictions on the applicable question. More particularly, all of the points used by viewers for predictions on that question will be added up, and then that total number of points will be divided among the viewers who made a correct prediction in a way that is proportional to the number of points each of them used. The number of points these viewers receive will therefore vary and will be a function of 2 variables, namely the number of viewers who make a prediction on a particular question, excluding those participating in spectator mode, as described below, and the aggregate number of points used by those viewers.
Thank you, Invisible Hand. Creating questions.
Did I tell you it's a fun day for tomorrow?
What do you mean?
Because he's going to walk like you.
To create a question,
Wow.
creators pose a question that has two possible outcomes and publish that question and the outcomes on their channel along with the amount of time viewers have to enter their prediction in increments specified in the predictions product interface, each a prediction window. Creators are allowed to choose the subject matter of each question, but the question should be where the outcome will be known within 24 hours after the end of the prediction window, because all questions must be resolved within 24 hours or the points will be returned to participating viewers. Questions should be relevant to each creator's audiences and stream. All questions must comply with Twitch's terms of service, community guidelines, channel points acceptable use policy, and these terms, collectively Twitch policies. Examples of acceptable questions include, but are not limited to, game or match outcome, first player or team to achieve an in-game metric, e.g., accomplish a specific task, whether the creator will achieve a particular rank, whether the creator will qualify for a tournament, whether the creator's channel will reach a certain number of viewers by a designated time in the stream, current events, or other similar events, occurrences, or achievements. Creator questions may not be changed or modified once posted. Creators may cancel a question if they have not yet resolved it, but they cannot cancel a question after it has been resolved and Twitch has been distributed to viewers who have made correct predictions. Creators can only have one question pending at a time, but may run as many sequential questions as they would like. Twitch reserves the right to disable the predictions product on any channel that violates Twitch policies, as Twitch determines in its sole discretion. Submitting a prediction.
To submit a prediction, a viewer must pick one of the two available outcomes for the question and the number of points that the viewer would like to use, subject to the minimum and maximum. Once a viewer submits a prediction, the applicable number of points will be deducted from the viewer's points balance and will no longer be available to the viewer. Predictions may not be changed, modified, or withdrawn once submitted. Carefully review your choice and the number of points you want to use before submitting your prediction. Once points have been used, they will no longer be available to you.
Creators may not submit predictions on their own channels, and moderators may not submit predictions on channels that they moderate. Prediction results.
Within 24 hours of the end of each prediction window, the creator responsible for the question will resolve the question by identifying the correct answer. The total points used by all the viewers for predictions on this question will be divided among all viewers who submitted a correct prediction during the applicable prediction window in proportional amounts, excluding viewers participating in spectator mode as described below. If the number of total points to be distributed does not divide evenly, the number of points each viewer receives will be rounded down. Viewers who did not submit a correct prediction will not receive any points for that prediction.
If a creator does not specify the outcome of the question within 24 hours of the end of the prediction window, the points used by the viewers of their predictions on the applicable question will be returned to each viewer who submitted a prediction. Spectator mode. Spectator mode is a way to participate in the predictions product without using points. Spectator mode is available to viewers who are located in countries or geographic regions where the prediction product is not otherwise available. Spectator mode is also available on certain types of content in certain countries or regions. Broadcasters and channel monitors are not eligible to participate in spectator mode. Spectator mode works the same way described above, except that the viewers participating in spectator mode did not use points to make their predictions and do not receive any points for submitting a correct prediction. For clarity, viewers participating in spectator mode are not included when the points are divided proportionally between the viewers who submitted a correct prediction. If all the viewers are participating in a prediction are in spectator mode, 0 points will be distributed. User reporting. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Ooh, spicy. That's a video. User reported. Viewers who believe that a creator has violated Twitch policies by posing an improper question or incorrectly identified the outcome of a question may send a report to Twitch for our moderation team to review. For more information on how to file a user report, please visit this help page. Twitch reserves the right to take action against any creator or viewer that it discovers has tampered with the predictions product in any way. In no event will Twitch return points or provide any compensation to any users affected by any improper questions or incorrectly reported question outcomes. Product modification or termination. Twitch may, in its sole discretion, modify or terminate the prediction product, in whole or in part, at any time for any reason or no reason at all. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is basically like questions on Twitch. Wow.